Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Stanley Parable. I'm Blunderspaw. In the last episode, I went on stage and I was supposedly told about my mannequin wife and my son Jeffrey and my daughter named Penelope, who's actually a boy. Anyways, we're just gonna continue on. And yeah,
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This door just came out of. This door's a... Oh, what the... Welcome to the whiteboard ending! Nice! Dog mode? Oh my gosh. Dog mode.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but when Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So the ending we were meant to do was... No, not that dog.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss, coming to a staircase.
It was the
Stanley
ending that
walked
involved
upstairs to his boss's office.
I could already hear him opening the stuff.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he really does not like that part of the story anymore. Well, then you shouldn't have made it. Oh, man. I really am enjoying this game. This game is pretty fun. I like this game. This is a very nice game. Anyways, no stretching, so in a sec. I can only imagine Stanley's head becoming a dog.
That read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, I bet I will, sir.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Oh, shut the f...
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ooh, a red door. Let's hop down this... Whee! Ow. My... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, shoot.
As the machine
it doesn't have the sound anymore.
Stanley was inched closer
I
and
didn't
closer
say the
to
actual
his
words,
demise.
though. It's
He
just
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the big
Oh,
picture.
that looks very
He doesn't know
bad.
the real story, trapped
What?
forever
Wait,
in
hold
a narrow
on.
vision of what this world
Why does an
is.
office work
Perhaps
area
his
need a
death
thing
was
like
of no
this?
great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye. I cannot wait to die. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Who the flip are you?
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Oh, I
killing
bet.
him instantly.
Oh, I bet. Look at that. How could you not... How could you not die instantly from this thing? This thing's giant. And... Hey, you got the title wrong. It's not the Stanley Parable. It's the Stanley Parable 2. Gosh, guys, get it
It
right.
would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay, so...
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
Oh my gosh, it's got so
death
bright.
becomes meaningless, making life
Oh.
the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Why can't I bark now? Son of a... Anyways. Filing cabinets, obviously. Office computers. Hey! He's playing solitaire! I still remember solitaire. I played a lot of it when I was little. Because I was bored and we didn't have a lot of things to do on the computer. We didn't have my dad actually, I don't know if he'll remember this, or I don't know if he's even watching this, but if you are, do you remember the times when you wouldn't even allow us to access the internet at the time? Oh boy, I sure remember that. Yes, I'm pushing. Wait, the Warzone. Gosh dang it! I'm not playing Warzone. The game's filled with hackers. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose of the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Hey, I'd play this ending. Alien base, awesome. Wage war on the narrator, heck yeah. But yeah, like what? Gosh dang it. Welcome back, employee 427. But yeah, like I said, I remember the times where he would restrict us from, what? Dink dunk. Subject, gay. Are you gay? What a thing to walk into. Will the Stanley Parable have infinite quests? How many endings? Oh, okay. What are these? Narrator emails. He asked the narrator if he was gay. Oh my gosh. He sure sounds it. The Office. An early version of the lounge. Anyway. But yeah, as I was trying to say the second time, like I said, my dad would restrict us from using it at the time because we had no idea what it was the first time. First choice, maintenance, lounge. So vent, if anything. The confusion ending. Okay, so I think they went with this one actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Meeting room. Anyways. We're spending way too much time in here. Zending levers. The levers were originally a part of the zending. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what they had pulled, or what color they had pulled. Is that a British thing? Or they spell color with a U? Zending. What is this? Oh, is that Portal? Screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. This room, I'm gonna be honest, this room don't look familiar to me. The Zending model. Huh, okay. Ah, that ending. The real ending. Freedom Room. What the heck was that? One of the desks from an early version of the Countdown ending. Oh, what? Oh, so it closes whenever I get close to it. What the heck is that? Oh, that room. Anyways, I think we stayed on. We opened something.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah, I like levers.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I don't think I will. I might just ride this on to my very painful death.
True choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
I chose it.
Don't let
Yikes. That did not seem very nice at all. To go out that way. Anyways, okay, I think that's all the endings as normal Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Whoa,
meeting
what?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the heck? It's reversed. But now that does mean I have to... Let me see something real quick.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Oh, it's not even doing the thing again. I picked it up. Are you happy now?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
So, there are different dialogues.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
Is it now?
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I don't want to go there.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
Right,
Go to the
the
cargo,
cargo
lift.
lift.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
There we go. I had a cough real bad though, so that's why I muted the mic. If you just hear a random button going off.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And there's the bucket again. What is it? The monitor thing. What's up with that? Alright.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Just a random happy 12th birthday step-niece thing in there. So,
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
me out. I'm gonna jump out here with the bucket.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
That
The
being...
bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its
What the
crusade to
heck?
uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time,
Oh, boy.
to see one's
The storyline
dreams and
with the
wishes met
bucket.
halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He
Oh.
screamed.
You're a bucket.
To this, the bucket followed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket!
Yeah, that indeed you are a bucket.
Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Oh. Oh. What the heck? What the heck just happened?
My God.
Ah!
You did it. You saved us.
Take
from
that,
the
you
bucket.
stupid
Thank
bucket!
God, you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew
Oh
the
my
incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've
Eat that,
demonstrated
stupid
such
bucket!
bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket. nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to. Well, I mean, I kind of have to pick up the bucket again if I want to find all the endings here. I don't. Oh, phone's ringing again.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages.
Okay.
At any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Oh, okay. So that happened. Yeah, I got random recorded messages that involve scams. Yes, hi, how's it going? I'm here to call you upon your car's extended warranty. No! My gosh. Crying out loud.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Yeah, embracing the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was
Anyways,
not the
we are
correct way
just
to the meeting
gonna...
room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the
Continue on this
employee
way.
lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
No.
Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
There's
Stanley took the door
one
on his
ending
left to go
I
back
want
to
to
the
see what
meeting
would
room.
happen. And that involves,
No,
said the bucket.
The phone.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Oh my
But Stanley
gosh.
chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he
Sorry.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yeah, sure, bud. Anyways.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yep, I'm going in here.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Why does the shadow end here? What the heck? Shadow just ends there. But I wanna pull. I wanna pull.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Because I wanna.
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk.
It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
No, I don't get it
Can't you
at
see?
all.
Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should
Everywhere.
I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Oh, comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing?
What the heck?
What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's
Okay.
dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds
What the heck?
and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I am Dunny What the funny?
Good. This saying is a perfect
What?
example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all.
What the heck
Just
is
remember to
happening?
let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence.
What?
And to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
The video took a weird turn.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still
What
as
the
relevant
heck?
today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Sure, okay. I wonder if there's a way to bug yourself out of here. There
I can
probably
feel
is,
it.
but-
This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we have the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now? Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly.
What
No
the-
need to overthink things.
I can fall off there? Would I be able to... Oh no. I want to do it, darn it, but I want to see what this ending turns out to be. We'll do it... okay, I'll go through this again. I'm pretty... No, never mind. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like sitting through all this again. I'm kind of slow.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Left. Then... What?
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going
Hey?
on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable
heck?
comedic wit, which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, or not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors.
No,
What an
it
egregious
doesn't.
mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
I mean, you're not Jim Carrey,
Surely
so...
that will help me improve my...
Okay, what the heck happened?
Here we go.
Oh,
You ready?
it's back
When
to this
Stanley and the
again.
bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door
Let me
on the
in.
left.
Ow. Anyways. Wait, I can already see it. What the heck?
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What? Here we go.
Oh my
You ready?
gosh.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh my gosh. What? Right.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone.
Did you not even look at the instructional video?
No.
I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Oh, okay. Very.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still
I hate you for making that joke.
Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket?
Stop
Stanley,
talking.
Metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket.
You just lost your privilege right there, buddy. If it wasn't obvious.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I hate puns.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps
boy.
he had simply missed a memo.
What the did it again? What the heck? Actually, you know what? I think I kind of needed that door to be open. Yeah, I actually did kind of need that door to be open, so... There's something else I wanted to try as well.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What the heck? That was odd. An odd way to start. Who the heck is that? What the? What? This balloon's sitting on the chair. Why do most of these balloons not have helium? Okay.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
No, I'm not.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these
Is it just the
merits
same
away for
thing,
such
even if
little
I'm holding the
effort.
bucket?
A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Is it the same thing with the bucket?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. You see, now that you've gotten the bucket involved,
Okay, here we go.
my
There's something
standards
different.
have gone up. Merely clicking a single door is no longer enough. Now, I want to see you press this bucket against multiple doors. Now, that's the kind of thing that merits an achievement. Why don't you put 20 bucket touches into door 417?
Oh boy, okay. 417 is over here.
Okay, great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a few times.
Do I really get a new achievement off this or something? I have no idea.
Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. How about door 415? Give it some
Flip.
bucket love.
I'm getting spun around! Just like that. That was so odd. It was looking at another Stanley just walking by.
Now back to door number 437.
Oh, for crying out loud. Back to 437 with this stupid bucket.
You know, I think the copy machine needs some attention. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Back to 417 with the stupid
Okay,
bucket.
now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk. Yes, this is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee 419. Now, let's introduce it to door 416.
416 with the stupid bucket.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
Back to the copy machine with the stupid bucket.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket. Oh, yes! We did it! Wow! That felt amazing. You know, not all buckets will get this kind of experience. They won't all know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door in one section of an office building, or what it's like to be employee 419. Buckets may dream of an experience like this, but few can say they've truly lived it. You've given a bucket hope today. Stanley, I'm very proud of you.
Wasn't that impressive? Relax.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
There was an
This
area-
not the direct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I gotta
And here it
remember
was. Had the
to
bucket
look up
turned
at
out
the
to be
recording
correct? Was it no
section
Never
up
mind.
there, because it may look
Bucket
like it's
was
running
wrong.
smooth on my end, so
Stanley
I just
took
gotta
the door
look
on his
back up
left
there to see
go
how it's
back
running
to
up
the
there.
meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go
There
to the
was-
meeting room. Go somewhere
there's a
else.
vent
The cargo lift,
here.
yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Right, and then the supposed tapes in here.
Okay, this is
What?
day number 295. Tape number.
The heck
I
is
don't
this?
even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I
Oh, what's
feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure?
Wait, the thing's in reverse.
I can monetize it.
Monetize.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Oh my gosh.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there? Camporata.
I've heard this sound before. What the heck even happened? What? Okay. Nothing. I don't know anymore,
I can't
guys.
wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
None of that stuff is... those other things aren't even popping up anymore.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
I'm gonna let this episode
Stanley
play out a
clutched
little
the
bit
bucket
longer.
tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yeah, I
And here it
guess.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
We're gonna go
Stanley took
do
the
this
door on
ending
his
right
left
here.
to go back to them, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I want to go down the elevator. Oh my gosh, this game really has a way of messing with your
Good
head.
Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here.
Huh?
I knew you'd find this
What
place
the heck?
eventually.
Betty!
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together
And you.
here because we care about you very much.
Betty!
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
What?
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
You just
We're
gave it
the
to me.
ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
Yeah.
Because that's
Oh, the
what
Broom
fans
Closet.
want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Gave it to me.
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too
Hey,
much
look at
time
me.
with it. Don't you
With
want
the
another
pencil
story
sharpener?
involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
And then that guy over there. Betty, how's it doing? Help me get rid of this bucket. It is stuck to my hands. The narrator put super glue on it. No, not super glue. Gorilla glue! Ugh. Oh, it sucks. Anyways, you're not gonna come with me on the adventure line? Well, that's a shame.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some
Map
silly
2.
music as well.
Yeah. Help me.
Now this
what?
is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Play the
Don't
song
you remember
again.
all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Jerk.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Whoa. Why put lights up there? They don't even reach down here. Makes no sense whatsoever.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
Okay.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
The bucket destroyer.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
No.
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
I can't even
Go ahead
guess
now,
what it will
Stanley.
do.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Okay. Bye! What?
Now listen to me.
Hello?
It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows.
Trying to give it.
That is its singular personality trait.
It won't.
Sure, I can
It
hear
won't let me
you
give it
saying,
to it.
how does a character with only
Oh.
one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its
What the
desire to
heck?
crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
It won't let me throw it away.
Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and
pretty sure
feed
it
it.
is.
We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer
Oh, boy.
until you crush that damn bucket.
Oh, boy.
Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans
It won't
what
let me.
they want.
It won't let me
Hurry
crush it. Oh. I died. What the heck? Oh my! What the heck?
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential,
We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
It does have its funny moments, I'll say that. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I'm just stretching. It does have its funny moments. Not though. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys like it, go hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Also, why not hit the subscribe button? A little bell pop up. It's a notification bell. Keep you up to date with today's videos. Thank you guys again so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.